Alright everybody, good evening. My name is Tyrone Cameron and I am creating a video today to show you how to set up an account with Questrade and actually let's just see how far we can get along with it. So I'll tell you what my major objective is. I want to be able to have a few people who are interested, create a Questrade account, and then be able to follow my lead when it comes to funding an account, executing trades on the account, and just being able to navigate them and find some basic information. The link to get started will be at the bottom of this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's right here. Subscribe to my channel. And what else? This is the page for setting up Questrade. So I'm going to totally freestyle this. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. I haven't prepared anything. But I've noticed a lot of people want to use Questrade, but they don't know exactly what to do. So I'm going to start to use it. I know that it is inexpensive. It is a registered brokerage, so it's safe to use. I know that the commissions are less than the 5 major banks. If I'm wrong on that, somebody feel free to correct me. But also, I think that it's important to have a relationship with each of the 5 banks, each of these financial institutions. In my opinion, it's only an advantage and not a disadvantage at all. Look at this cool guy they got right here on the homepage. Okay, so I'm going to create this account from scratch. And then I'm going to see how far it can take me. So I might blur out some information. I may actually forget at some moments that I'm recording. So thank you for understanding that. I don't edit these videos for anyone that I've made in the past. So you're going to get it from me completely raw. I may blur out some information if I didn't say that already. And yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this with a friend. Okay. So this is for my BTC group too. I got to say that as well. That's important because I know that I got a lot of feedback around, buying stocks, what to do, how to do it, what does it take. So that's part of the reason why as well. Okay, so let's go here. So choose your accounts, margin, tax-free savings, RRSP, Forex, CFDs. I am going to go with a tax-free savings account. I'm aware of my contribution room. That's fine. So let's see here. You're opening one account, individual tax-free savings, offer code, that's fine. $50 trade commission rebate or $10,000 managed free for a year. All right. Open now. Let's open your new account. Create user ID. Continue. Alright, so it's asking me for my first name, last name, email address. I'm going to put my telephone number in. I gotta blur some of this stuff out just because I don't want people to be texting me and stuff. Who knows? My user ID, I'm going to go with my name. Too short? Okay. Full name. Password. What's suggested? I better blur this out right. I've never blurred out a video before, so I'm going to give it a try. This stuff might be too basic for me to be recording. Not now. I'll add it. Let's see, was I born? Okay, so just filling out the information. It's asking me for questions. What's my favorite? I'll go with movie. This video is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. It's important that I say that so nobody tries to sue me. Sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I like to use TD Waterhouse. I like to use RBC. I like Scotia iTrade as well. So this is my first time really getting into a Questrade account in a meaningful way. I should say that as well. So let's see here. Personal, it's in progress. It's asking me for some information here. Not started, not started, not started. How much information do I need to give you? So go ahead, take a few minutes and fill in your personal information. It's going to ask you for your date of birth. It's going to ask you for your address. Go put that information in. This is a safe site for you to leave your details on. It is a reputable online brokerage. It's one of the most trusted in Canada. In fact, it was one of the first brokers in Canada. They've got rock bottom prices, low commission fees. You pay a one-time fee for buying or selling stock. Questrade only charges $5 per stock trade. No fees when you buy ETFs. Questrade's commissions are priced in at 1 cent per share. So with a minimum of $4.95 per transaction and a maximum of $9.95 per transaction. If you buy 500 shares or less, you will only get charged $5 in commissions. If you buy 1,000 shares or more at one time, you will pay $10 per transaction. So when buying stocks through Questrade, I would recommend not buying anything less than $500 at a time, and this is so you can maximize your commission spend. Once you've funded your account, you can buy ETFs with any amount of money since there are no commissions charged for the transaction. When you click the link at the bottom of this video, Questrade will give you $50 in no fee trades. This works out to be approximately 10 free trades. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to fill in all of your personal information, all of your employment information, put the details. It's going to ask you information about who your employer is, are you self-employed, are you retired? It's asking about your situation. Financial, you want to go ahead and put in all your financial information. Then you want to verify your citizenship. Are you a Canadian citizen? Are you a US citizen? Just follow the questions and you'll be able to fill in the information based on your individual circumstances. I'm going to choose yes. Doesn't mean that I have to trade them. I'm going to put $2,000. Okay, so after we have set this account up, what I'm going to do is go over on the next video the 4 following topics: the Questrade trading platform, the bid price versus the ask price, market orders versus limit orders, and how to buy ETFs. Okay, so this section here essentially covers consent and communication. You want to look over the details and fill out this information based on how it applies to your personal circumstances. If you have any questions about what you should be selecting, feel free to reach out to me. But essentially, this is a way for Questrade to disclose that they may be communicating with you and you're giving them the approval to do so. I don't want to steer anybody in any direction, but I would say that this is a part of what needs to get completed and really isn't of the highest importance. That is my personal opinion. So let's see here. Which security holder materials do you want to receive? I want to receive all security holder materials sent to the beneficial owners of securities. English, I understand. And go ahead and complete. I don't need to add any persons with financial interest. I understand and confirm after setting this account. Done. So you want to go over this disclosure statement? Go over this disclosure statement. And if it's important to you, take a moment and read this stuff over. Okay, I need to give this my e-signature. Here are all the documents that need to be signed by Thyrone Cameron. Statement of acceptance and tax-free savings account application. Continue. Okay, we're using DocuSign. Click. Continue. Finish. Initial. Adopt an initial. Sign right here. Sign right there. Finish. So just follow these steps. You can see that, you know, so far they haven't asked me to give them any information or you know, they've asked me for some details clearly, but they have, you know, I'm comfortable with all the information that I've given them so far to get this account set up. And it looks like there's a review process that's probably going to happen. So let's just continue here. Okay. So upload, next you want to upload your documents. I'm going to go ahead and do that. You could choose to either upload it, or you could choose to email it to them, or you could choose to mail it in. There's 3 options available. I have my information on my computer. Okay, so it's warning us about high volumes. So this, I imagine, has to be verified, possibly manually. Okay. So I'm going to be submitting my driver's license. I'm going to try to... So I'm going to upload my driver's license. Upload it. And then next would be to fund the account. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to choose online banking, and this is going to allow you to fund your account that you've chosen from your financial institution. You can choose whoever you have online banking with. In my case, I'm going to go with Toronto TD Bank. Okay, so I've logged into my TD Bank account and I added Questrade as a payee. I used my account number in the account number field, and then I sent a payment from TD Bank to Questrade. On my payee with TD Bank, I had to choose Questrade Online Brokerage. So now I'm going to put this as finish. Congratulations, you successfully completed the funding wizard. Print, sign, and upload any additional documents needed so we can begin trading as soon as possible. You can also mail the documents too, and then I got an address there. Okay, great. What's next? Is there anything next that we can do today? Okay, so that might be all we're capable of doing today. I don't think I can do anything more. I think I've got to wait until they receive the funds. I've added them as a payee, so I will come back to see exactly where we are, if we can continue from here. But if I go to trade, what happens? Alright, so the purpose of this section, it is to go over with you some of the details regarding specific types of exchanges. As an investor, you have the option to purchase stocks on the Toronto Stock Exchange, and you also have the option to purchase stocks on the New York Stock Exchange as well. The stocks purchased on the Toronto Stock Exchange, they are purchased in Canadian dollars. The stocks on the New York Stock Exchange have to be purchased in US dollars. So there will be a conversion from Canadian to USD. These checks here essentially are the terms and conditions to allow Questrade to be able to give us specific information about stocks when we do look them up. Let's see if my account has been funded. I don't think it has been, but that's what I want to see. Okay, at this point, there's nothing more that we can do. The account has been completely set up. Funds have been sent to the account. So I'm going to stop the video here. Couple things I would say that I'm going to try to trade from this platform. If you set up on Questrade, then basically you can see how I execute a trade. Like if you're wondering, how can I buy stock in this company? How can I buy stock in Shoppers Drug Mart? How can I buy stock in TD Bank? How can I buy stock in Royal Bank? If you're wondering how can you do that, that's what the purpose of this video is. So I created this account on Questrade. I sent funds to the account. Now I'm waiting for their team to manually review my file. So that's what's next steps for me. If you follow the same steps that I took, then there will be a following video that shows you the account set up, the account funded, and the account ready to execute trades. And then all you have to do is follow what I do on your Questrade account, and that will allow you to be able to buy stocks of publicly traded companies. So Pizza, Air Canada, Walmart, Amazon, any publicly traded company that you could think of. So that's the purpose of this video. I wanted to get this set up. If you follow those instructions that I did, you can get your account set up as well. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below this video or add me on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and take the plunge. You don't need some guy behind a desk at Royal Bank, TD Bank, Scotia Bank telling you what to buy. If you want to execute trades for yourself and do your own research for yourself, then you have the ability to go ahead and buy as much as you can afford. Sure, I sent what I sent to my account today, but clearly there's a minimum on this account or with Questrade. That's important that I mention. It looks like there's a minimum. So you got to have at least $1,000. So, it's not terrible. And it's safe to send it to this website. Questrade is a reputable online brokerage. So whether you set up your account with Questrade, TD Bank, RBC, Scotia Bank, that's completely up to you. I'm showing you on this Questrade account. So if there's a new person who has never traded before, who doesn't own any stock, they can go ahead and follow what I did and then follow what I do, and then they can start to say that they own some shares in some publicly traded companies. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. Please subscribe to this video. I got to do a little bit of chopping up right now. I will talk to you soon. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your attention. A lot of us are home right now, so stay safe and, check in on your neighbor and all that good stuff. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers.
So